That's how we kick off opening day at Santa Anita Park. I'm Mark Dosch. Welcome to the great race place. A pair of Grade 1 races kick off the festivities for the meet. Fillies going in the Grade 1 $250,000 La Brea, and males also in the Grade 1 $250,000 Malibu. We're off to the races. Packed grandstand at the great race place. How racing should be. Blue Panis, Joe Talamo in the irons for Fabrice Chappé. The first time in 17 starts that he races on anything but the turf. Here's number 2, next door neighbor, Victor Espinoza in the irons for Mike Mikowski, a winner of just 1 of his 7 lifetime starts. Here's your Santa Anita Derby winner, Sidney's Candy, prohibitive odds-on favorite in this shortened field of 5. Joel Rosario rides for John Sadler. Indian Firewater, Rafael Bejarano in the irons for Bob Baffert. Rounding out the field, Stevens Got Hope. Martin Pedroza rides for Doug O'Neill.
Back to Blue Pennies at the top of the lane now, and Sidney's Candy showing no signs of slowing down. He gets a tap on the shoulder, he swings for home and he opens up on them, and Sidney's Candy bounding away 5 lengths clear and getting stronger as he goes. An absolutely scintillating performance from Sidney's Candy. Never gave them a chance. Sidney's Candy and Joel Rosario romping over the Sir Beaufort.
Joel. Dale vuelta, dale vuelta. Okay, Larry. Better now.
The range is Sir Beaufort Stakes. Number 5, Sidney Candy. It's a 3-year-old chestnut colt by Candy Line of Bear and Shade. It's owned by the Brea. Inches as far back from Malibu Brea. Top of the lane in the La Brea now, and Switch's made this early run, but it's a big run, and Switch's kicking away from him. Switch opens up to lead by 3 lengths now, all the way to Princess. Now here's Malibu Brea running on in the orange cap. They come for home. Switch is well clear. Malibu Brea running on late, but not to get to Switch. And in second win from the daughter of quiet American, Switch and Joel Rosario take the La Brea. The Beaufort Stakes now be run on the main track. Scratch numbers 3, 4, 8, and 9. This time 3, 20.
Grade 1 Malibu, here's Paris Vegas, trained by Fabrice Chappé. Corey Nakatani gets the mount. Number 2, Alcindor, the freak from Bob Baffert's barn that brought $1.15 million at auction. A perfect 2 for 2 in his career, ridden by Rafael Bejarano. This Sky Has No Limit. Steve Asmussen, biggest barn in the nation, has a string here at Santa Anita. Garrett Gomez gets the mount. Here's the Calbred, Cara Cortado. Joe Talamo in the irons for Mike Mikowski. Noble's Promise for Kenny McPeak. Julien Leparoux in town to ride. Here's Setsuko, off since April 30th. Alex Solis again in from the East Coast to ride. Richard Mandela trains. Don Tito, John Sadler trains. Patrick Valenzuela in the iron. Sadler looking to make it 3 for 3 in graded stakes races. Thomas Baines with Martin Pedroza aboard. Doug O'Neill trains. John Sadler's other entry in the race, ridden by Joel Rosario, looking to sweep all 3 graded stakes races on the afternoon. It's Twirling Candy. Our Minesweeper, trained by Frank Lucarelli. Brice Blanc in the irons, a massive long shot. Here's Smiling Tiger off a 3rd place finish in the Breeders' Cup Sprint. Jeff Bondi trains. Russell Bays down from Northern California to ride.
Vegas and Thomas Baines. A quarter of a mile to go in the Malibu and Helsingborg. Smiling Tiger, Twirling Candy. Now here comes Twirling Candy on the outside to take them off. Over down Helsingborg, they're all desperate. Smiling Tiger, Twirling Candy, counting up on the outside of the track to take them off. Noble Promise running on full. They come to home. Smiling Tiger full on. Twirling Candy catching. Twirling Candy, Smiling Tiger, Twirling Candy.
Tiger just nosed out at the wire by Twirling Candy. And your new track record holder at 7 furlongs, stopping the clock in 1:19 and 3, Twirling Candy. Joel Rosario and John Sadler sweep all 3 graded stakes races on the day.
1 minute 19. Winner of grade 1 Malibu Stakes. Number 9. Twirling Candy's the 2-year-old brown colt by back-to-back graded wins for the Sire Candy.
We got options galore.
Yeah.
Pretty neat to have these 2 horses in our barn. We're blessed that during the holiday season.
How's the track? What do you think of the track?
I think it's fair.
Yeah.
I think it's very fair. Fantastic, yeah.
Good.
But how about that in the stretch? You look like young and pretty gamely.
Yeah, Joel wrote him good. Kind of that's the way he works in the morning behind Hammurabi, his workmate.
What's the name of the horse?
Hammurabi. I want him to get some black hair.
Well, Mr. Ronnie was talking about it, but he didn't know
He
his
gets an
name.
assist for that win, so he kind of just always breaks behind him and just blows by him. And this was at the half mile per hour, I was super confident.
You're going to tell John to stay home more often?
He wouldn't mind that.
You're in some lofty atmosphere here. What's it feel like? I mean, for 3 in a row like
I mean, if you can tell, I lost my voice. I mean, I'm excited. It's just a fabulous day. I mean, I couldn't. It was awesome.
Did you expect them to be closer going down the backside? Or?
Probably the first quarter mile, yes, but then the way Joel, he was loaded. I mean, so I wasn't worried at all. This horse is a freak.
What about Spectacular Bid's record?
Like I said, growing up, you come and see the Bid and the Pacer. I mean, Spectacular Bid was probably the best horse ever lived. I mean, in my opinion, and to break its record, I mean, that's amazing.
Larry, they've been some really swift times. You have a maiden breaking the track record at 6 furlongs. I mean, is it a little too? Do you think they're going to have to tinker with it, or are these genuinely that good of horses?
This probably have to have a little asterisk by it, but nevertheless, he beat those other ones today.
Asterisk because of why?
Well, I mean, the track is fast today. I mean, that 2-year-old running 106. I mean, that's a little, absurd. So I mean, because I hate to take anything from Spectacular Bid, because that's a record you thought would never be broken.
Twirling Candy was a little bit quirky going into the clubhouse turn in the last couple starts. What did you guys do to try and fix that?
A lot has to do with his workmate. He's kind of in the mornings we kind of teach him to sit behind a horse, and by having a target, he doesn't do that. So Joel wrote him perfect.
So you think that problem has been solved now moving forward?
I think so.
Any thoughts about the next races before this 3?
Yeah, before this race, I said, let's see how Twirling Candy runs. We got these 2 candies. We got to separate them. I mean, we got a difficult decision, but it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, who goes into San Fernando?
Yeah.